Well, hey, this is Tony. Welcome to Coolest Life, Masonic Edition. I'm here at another lodge. I just happened to be passing through this little town, and I saw there happened to be a lodge here. I was like, let's stop by and see if the door's unlocked. Well, it is. So there's someone here. Looking forward to going inside here and doing a video for you. This is Star in the East Lodge 159 FMAM. We also have a Royal Arch Masons here, Royal Select Masters, Order of Eastern Star, Demon and Rainbow. Don't know if they're all still meeting here, but at the time this is put up, they sure did. So come and join us as we explore the inside, because you've just entered the Coolest Life. Well, good news, I am in. Amazingly enough, there's nobody here, but the door was unlocked. So I'm sure I'll run into someone before long. They probably went next door for something, but I want to take you around here really quick. Let's just walk through the kitchen. Nice kitchen, good size. Here's the dining room. Looks like they got their past masters up on the walls. You see a lot of the past masters, a lot of rooms, the pictures are so much bigger. I really like the smaller ones that they do here. Let me turn this around. I got a little better pixel on in the other camera. Nice big windows here. I'm gonna go down the room here. I did just take a quick walkthrough, but you can see how beautiful some of the furniture is. Here is a nice apron presented to a past master. Here's another one. I've never seen one with a Bible and the square and compasses on top of it in the dead center like that. And I want to take you in this room here because, again, look at this furniture. This is really cool furniture. It's some old school stuff, and everything matches that. This matches that. Nice big grandfather clock. This is a nice parlor room. It really is. So clean, elegant, and an up-to-date TV. A great place to just sit around. I don't know if they actually use this fireplace or not. My guess is it's just for looks, but this is the Northeast. I bet you they could use it if they wanted to. I know I'm anxious too. Let's go in the main room. It's really cool. And yet here's yet another ante room. Of course, this is where you would sign in when you get here to come visit. And that would be your box there. Let's see what we have down here. Preparation room. And look at this. I didn't see this earlier. A nice stairwell going up top. Probably going up to the organ that they have. And also storage is my guess. Good looking door knocker there. Staffs. This is in New Hampshire, so my guess is there won't be any lights around the altar, and I'm correct. There are no lights around the altar. That's standard New Hampshire though. So as we come in here, before we jump in there, there's another door knocker. So these are all the same, and also you got your cool little peephole. Love it. Place to put your staffs. Whoop. Stand too close to the side. This is where your senior warden would sit. This is classic senior warden sitting with the columns on each side. A lot of times you see those columns down here on the floor. But unlike that other lodge, these globes are a little smaller. They're maybe a little smaller than a basketball, just slightly. Unlike that other one, which was the size of, anyway, they were huge. I love the pipe organ back there. And they got the keyboard for it down there behind it. Now look at this stand. Looks like it's all wrought iron. Wow. Now we saw one other lodge where they had the light here that they're going to light. It was actually here on top of their column, where you can see this one is not. Because once you go to a lodge, especially in a particular city, the setup may be the same, but having a light that's only a foot tall here is so much different than this one. And this guy actually has to stand up to light that one. It's so tall. Look at the condition of this. Boy, this is his truncheon. They use that here in, they use that as their gavel here in the New Hampshire. Man, this is just such a nice, beautiful lodge. Holy cow. I love the furniture that they have here and just everything, how it goes together. This deep mahogany here. It must really have some history. This is the seating here. All this is in excellent condition. Here's Stuart. He's a past Grand Master from this lodge in 2013, 2014. I might have met him at the Carol Fogg. He's a past Grand Master from 1980. And that wall is not really that color. It looks like an orange, but it's really not that color. It's my camera doing that. It's really more like this color. There we go. Looks like there's another past master. So we've got 4 here from this lodge. He's from the 70s. And this gentleman here is from the 60s. I say 60s, but it's 1860. Yikes. Now that's the most I've seen so far from a lodge. Now I will say this. The population of Masons within the state, I want to say it's 4,000 in the state of New Hampshire. So there's a little more opportunity for brothers to be from the same lodge to become Grand Master. Again, you got the 7 steps, which is traditional in New Hampshire states. You don't see that in many other states. In fact, I haven't seen it in any other states except for, I think Reading, PA basically had that, but it was just the way the stage was made. It wasn't intentional. They still had 3, 1, 2, and 3 steps. There's our ashlar. I'm gonna find me a ballot box here in a minute. Addendum, I found a ballot box. Good to work on that. That's nice. It almost looks like it broke off here, but it's not. It's just a nice little, boy, that's all velvet inside the box. Check this out. Never seen one of these. It's a roll top. That's sweet. Black cubes, white balls. That's nice. I love the roll top. I've never seen a roll top on a ballot box before. All right, let's get back to it. Star in the East Lodge. Wait for it. You see it? Nope, I don't see one. I did see something unusual over here. Check out this seating of this. Do you think this was built for this? They could actually move it back some if they wanted to. Well, if they could, it's got pipes down there. But it looks like it was actually built for this column here. I don't guess they took into account those pipes that are behind it. But this looks like a duplicate of the others. I will say it's this column here. If you'll notice, this column is not nearly as ornate. You've got a little bit there, and that's a little more ornate. This one here is. And then you got this one here, which is even more ornate. So it's, what was it? Iconic, Corinthian, Doric. Anyway, I don't know exactly which one this is, to tell you the truth. Corinthian, maybe. Like the seats. I haven't seen a whole lot that had a logo like right here would be a master's logo. I haven't seen a whole lot of that in a lot of lodges. I mean, this chair here and this chair here, you could put these in any lodge. I don't just mean Masonic, because there's no Masonic logos on them. And this here also. I really like the ones that have the Masonic logos all over the place. Again, here's that lesser light we're talked about. I don't really want to stress that this is really a lesser light, because during degree work, they have lesser lights that they'll put around the altar. Or should I say they may or may not do that. But I will say this, they don't use this one here around the altar. They use a different set. So is this a lesser light? Possibly not really. Not if they're using others in degree work. There's their smooth ashlar. secretary's desk. And here's the column here. And we see that point within a circle again, which is common here, definitely in the state of Florida and in New Hampshire. I believe I saw it in Reading, PA when we were there in the Pennsylvania Lodge. And he's got another one of, he doesn't have a gavel. He's got a Truncheon. Let me go take a look at his gavel here while we're moving around like crazy. Standard gavel. Okay. Standard gavel. What's wrong with that? That almost looks like a ballot box, but I'm sure this is a, yeah, that's to hold a staff or flowers or something like that. Is what that is. Star by the East Lodge. Looks like they were, or 59, looks like they were established in 1872. More than likely, this building, we are upstairs. My guess is the Masons more than likely own this building. That's pretty typical. They'll own the buildings and they'll rent out downstairs when they're downtown in this city. When they're downtown, they will rent out the space to businesses. It helps them with their having income. There's probably a light that shines down there. And let's take a look. What a beautiful place. Wow, it's not massive and huge. It's a good size. Don't get me wrong, this is really a good size lodge, but I've seen many that are smaller. Normally, this looks like a standard size that you would find of lodges. And this altar here, yeah, that piece there moves. Nice. Let me pop it up. So there's your Holy Bible. Like that. Nice setup. And they got the columns there. The more offset, not really built in. And again, they've got the, I mentioned this in another video where you've got the pads around here. And in Georgia lodges, you don't see typically see a pad over here because no one kneels over here. Even during an obligation, if you had a lot of people around the altar to take an oath of office or whatever, you're going to put them here, but you're not going to put them over here because only the worshipful master is going to be on that side. But again, that's some of the differences you find from jurisdiction to jurisdiction, state to state, commonwealth to commonwealth. Those are some of the smaller things that you find. Wow, what a good looking place. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tour of this lodge, Star of the East, here in up whatever city this is. I was just, like I said, I was just driving through, happened to stop in. It's unlocked. I'm gonna walk in. I'm not hurting this place, and I'll contact them and make sure we got a thumbs up to post this video. I don't see why there would be an issue with it, but if you get a chance to come visit this lodge, it is a beautiful lodge. It's got that old smell to it too, probably the mahogany. But come visit these brothers, and I may be back here in about another week. I'm going to be back in this part of the country, so I may just come back here and visit them then. I hope I do. I would love to see some of their work. Hopefully they're doing degree work, which I will never be able to, record or anything like that, but that's okay. If you get a chance to come by and see them, I don't know exactly what day they meet. I'll get that post. I'll look down in the description. I'm going to have a link to their web address so you can find all you want to know about their lodge, how old it is, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to let you go because you are now leaving the coolest life, Masonic edition.